And
It's upsetting.
yeah, and tap X to attack. Like, oh, come on.
Yeah, it got too actiony.
Yeah,
I'd rather it be the auto attack.
I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Lock on, auto attack, pick your spells and shit as you go.
Rumour has it that Grand Theft Auto 6 is in development. A source close to Rockstar spoke to Tech Radar, claiming that the upcoming title is in its preliminary stages of production, and a location hasn't been decided yet. However, the publication has been told that the developer once considered GTA Tokyo. Quote, Rockstar visited the Japanese capital several years ago to assess its potential for a full GTA game, but ultimately pulled the plug of the idea, end quote, writes Tech Radar. The idea was dropped due to a number of reasons, one of which was Tokyo's problematic road system. Apparently, moving the franchise outside of the USA is a difficult task. Tech Radar also points out that Take-Two Interactive filed trademarks for GTA Tokyo alongside GTA Bogota and GTA Sin City back in December 2003. Do you remember that, December, Govinda? Where were you?
I was in year 9.
Wow, good call.
I was probably at home, or working like too many hours on my Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
I don't even care about Grand Theft Auto 6, but in my mind, if they have actually started on Grand Theft Auto 6, it means Red Dead Redemption's almost done, which means E3 this year, they should announce it.
Wow.
And hopefully they drop it by the end of the year.
I hope they're doing a Red Dead.
End of the year, early next year.
I hope Red Dead's changed a lot.
I hope it's changed a lot, but keeps its essence.
Yep.
I feel like that no one's done horse riding as good as Red Dead.
I'll give him that. I will say, I don't love Rockstar side stuff, like all little games and like the things you like, the horseshoe throwing in Red Dead, like
All optional though.
all optional.
Unless you want to platinum it.
But I feel if you're going to put something optional in, make it worthwhile, fun.
Some people enjoy it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like people, I played a few hands of poker just for the fun of it.
Yep.
It's not everything's for you, you know.
I want it to be though. I feel like they should make games for me.
It was like GTA. Like I didn't want to ride a road cycle, but I did just because I could, you know. Like a road bike, because I hate cyclists in real life. They get in my way and they make me drive slow, and then I got to drive around and put myself in danger.
Yeah, they do that.
And I really think they should pay registration, but that's neither here nor there, and we'll discuss that on a later date.
There's just something inherently unlikable about someone that will spend $20,000 on what is essentially a child's toy.
And spandex.
And they're going to wear the spandex.
And
also.
with fake sponsors on it? Like, I don't understand why all spandex has sponsors on it.
And yet when I drive past and give them a firm slap on the bottom, I'm the criminal? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, apparently. I disagree.
I
have to look at your ass.
I'm going to slap it. See, if I see that booty, I'm going to slap it. I'm sorry.
GTA 6, that'll be, 2018 maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, I guess GTA came out 3 years ago, so...
It could be in another 2 years.
Could be another next year, and the next year.
Yeah, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
What other IPs do they have? Max Payne?
I'd play another Max Payne.
I'd love another Max Payne. I actually really, really enjoyed that.
I've always loved Max Payne. The first two, especially.
That, the bullet time shit they do is so fun.
I love fat old Max. It's amazing. Bald Max.
Yeah, that was such a good game. And just the style of it, the neo-noir shit, you know, like the film noir, he's like talking to himself and he's being all like, I deserve this. It's just fucking dope.
He's very much the Punisher.
Yeah. No, legit.
I back that. Yeah.
Like kind of self-loathing and like he owes this to people to do it. It's good. Good game. I hope they do that. I'd like a Red Dead Redemption at the end of the year, please. I'd like a Max Payne, end of next year, and then GTA 6 can come out some other time. I don't really care.
Please and thank you, Rockstar.
Thank you, Rockstar.
Thank you.
Thank you.
According to a report from Wall Street, not Wall Street, sorry, from the Wall Street Journal.
Well, that's like the Journal of Wall Street, so straight from Wall Street itself.
According to a report from Wall Street about the new PlayStation 4 model, which could be called PS 4.5 or PS4K, Sony will be announcing it before the launch of PlayStation VR in October 2016. Citing people familiar with the matter, the Wall Street Journal goes on to say that Sony will continue production on the existing PS4 model after releasing the PS4.5. Additionally, the PS4.5 will be able to handle ultra-high definition resolution graphics and higher-end gaming experiences, including virtual reality. As for games, one of the sources said PS4 and PS4.5 will likely share the same software catalog. Reports of the new PS4 model surfaced earlier this month, with Kotaku saying it would include an upgraded GPU that supports 4K resolution for games and adds more processing power to enhance the PlayStation VR games. Eurogamer then added that Sony's research and development labs have prototype devices right now.
I can't help but feel
I'm getting a new PlayStation. It's gonna be shiny.
But feel in my gut that this is a terrible idea.
It is, but I'm gonna buy one.
Oh no, dude, I'm all for it. Like, I'm buying it. That's fine.
It's fine.
But I can't imagine Sony getting this right.
It's weird.
I can't imagine them doing this properly, and I can feel it in my bones. A year from its release, it'll be games that are exclusive to 4.5.
Yep.
And they're gonna phase out, like, unless there's something in their contracts with developers that they have to have it working on both.
Yep.
But the only way I can see this working is that the game knows what system it's in.
But then, and like, here's the whole thing. They haven't even fucking phased out the PS3. So then you're going to have a 3 version, a 4 version, and a 4.5.
I don't think PS3 is. I'm like, they haven't phased it out themselves, but people have given up development.
Yeah,
it's phasing out. That'll be done, especially by the time this is going. But I just like, the only way it can work in my mind is because, like, with The Last of Us, you could change your frame rate. Like, you could choose 30 or 60.
Yeah, you could lock it, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, you could lock it at 30, or you could have it on the 60. But the only way this is going to work, to not confuse the fuck out of people, is a seamless thing where you put the disc in, and the console will talk to the disc and be like, this is what you've got to work with, and the disc goes, all right, well, this is what I'll do.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
It's very interesting.
I don't think that's how it's going to work.
It's uncharted territory. And I reckon Uncharted 4 might run on it.
So, yeah, I'm just worried that they're going to do stuff like the new 3DS and people are going to get confused as fuck and not know what's going on. And they're doing so well right now, this could be a dark, stormy cloud ahead.
Well,
but I'm going to buy one because more power, more fun. Woo-hoo.
Apparently, like, the rumors are that Xbox had this working, like, we're working on this first. So if it's a stumble for Sony, it's a stumble for
Microsoft. True. That's true, and they're in it together. So maybe it's just they're just moving with the times, you know.
It hurts.
Technology doesn't last for 8 years anymore.
It does hurt. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's what, if it comes out next year, got to fork out for VR and a PS4.5 and a camera, just to stay relevant, really.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about VR still. I don't know. I want it, but I also am tempted just to wait for V2.
I saw they announced you can now just pre-order just the headset, which would be cool. I'll buy the camera beforehand and then just get the headset.
$40 now or something.
They're
pretty
fine.
cheap.
That's fine.
Although I guess the demand is probably... That's a skyrocketing noise.
It is.
But yeah, I'll probably get one. I just don't know. VR, I'm on the fence. I'd like one, but I might wait.
Kavinda, speaking of VR, launching on PlayStation 4 in October, PlayStation VR may come to PC in the future, according to comments from Sony Computer Entertainment Executive Vice President Masayasu Ito. In a translated interview with Nikkei, Ito said they're focusing on PS4 right now with PSVR, but it could go past the console somewhere in the future. Quote, since PlayStation 4 shares a lot of its internals with PCs, the possibility is there. At the moment, we are focused on games and we are not ready to make any announcements at this stage, but I'd say there will be an expansion into various fields, end quote. However, as Ito warned, nothing will happen right away. Although Sony hasn't revealed their internal sale estimates for PlayStation VR, Nikkei is reporting that they're expecting to ship 1 to 2 million units by the end of 2016. PlayStation 4 sales, meanwhile, are expected to be over 40 million by the end of the year.
That's weird. That's interesting. I like it. I also don't like it, but I love it.
You're sort of on the fence.
No, I feel like it was inevitable at some point that it would go to PC. But it's more interesting to me that he pretty much was just like, when he said we're focusing on games right now, that when it goes to PC, it's not going to be for games.
Yeah, I wonder how that works.
Like, it'll be for other applications for VR, which there are many.
Yep.
Very numerable.
Incountable.
So yeah, I don't imagine that'll be anytime soon, because they only just got remote play on PC.
Yeah,
has that happened yet?
No, sorry, I don't think that's come yet.
Yeah, so
maybe it has. I don't know.
So maybe that'll be a thing where you could remote play your VR, which would be wild.
That would be wild.
But then on top of that, like, there's so many other applications for VR.
Not to mention just the cross-pollination. Like, you like the games, your PSVR games on your PC. Like, maybe I just pick up the PlayStation. Maybe you've been a PC gamer always, and now you're like, I'll get a little console.
Or maybe it's just a way that Sony can kind of dig into that PC market a bit, and people who don't have a PlayStation are like, but I can still get this cheaper headset on my computer.
Yeah.
And it doesn't require the system specs that the Vive and stuff does.
Which are ludicrous. I just bought a humble little PC, and it
you weren't not even close.
Wouldn't have a prayer.
Yeah, I think a PC that can run a Vive, like high settings, is like $2,000.
Oh, then maybe. I'm looking at about a $1,600 one, so maybe I could run low end stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
and
it's always cheaper to build a PC, and I'm pretty sure when they were collating prices on the thing I was looking at, they were talking about buying individual parts and not buying a package. So your PC's probably not that high,
dude,
Mark, because you actually
don't talk shit about my PC.
You didn't actually build it yourself. You bought it built, and that usually costs a little more.
Dude, you even fucking know the GPUs that I have?
What have you got?
The GHCs.
What's the GPU? AMD, Nvidia? What's your CPU?
I think it's a Radeon, actually.
Ooh. What's your CPU?
What does CPU mean?
Central Processing Unit?
No, I know that, but what does it mean?
You got an i5, i7?
i7.
What's your gigahertz?
3 point something.
Does it turbo boost?
I don't know what that means. It has 12 cores.
Dude, you sound like you're talking about a PS3, dude.
I was such a piece of shit. I just walked in and I was like,
it's got all the cores.
Look, I play a PlayStation, but I want to also play the Total War games. Just them. Give me a computer that will do that.
Is that why XCOM doesn't work so well? Because you got it
actually
specifically for Total War?
It actually works great. It turns out they just, as usual, released a fucking shitty game that was optimized like garbage. So now it runs amazingly.
Oh, it's been patched since?
Yeah. Now I can do it
You're getting sidetracked on some bullshit.
I love PC gaming.
Please.
In an interview with Kinda Funny Games, Sony Worldwide Studios president Shuhei Yoshida revealed that the reason the PSVR's launch was pushed back until the second half of 2016 was down to an internal target that Sony realized was a bit too small. Considering just how quickly PSVR has sold out over the past couple of weeks, it seems the business side of Sony was correct in stating that, despite the hardware development being done, they needed more units than they had originally anticipated to prepare for the launch. Yoshida made it clear that although fans will have to wait a little bit longer, the delay will give time for all the software developers to keep polishing the games, because virtual reality is very difficult, and there are lots of hard problems that they have to solve, so lots of people will have a great experience when they try it.
Whoa. It was lots of lots.
That was lots of lots. Basically,
so they just underestimated demand.
Remember how Naughty Dog pulled a bitch move and was like, we don't have enough units to meet demand? That's what they're doing.
Well, actually, to be totally fair, Sony actually made that announcement.
I don't believe it for a second.
I do. If it actually did go gold last week, totally believe it that Sony fucked it.
No.
Okay.
Sony would never do that.
Yeah, they would.
They would not. They're
How's
untouchable.
your PS Vita memory card?
It's actually great, thank you. I've never had any issues
with $100 memory card you bought?
Look, you're paying for quality, mate. I've never had issues. I've had it for years.
I have issues all the time, but that's cool.
I've got issues with you.
I've got issues with you. Let's go right now.
I'll
pause this shit. Let's fuck this shit. I'll keep it recording.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want the public to hear you cry.
Oh, I want them to, actually. I want them to.
So that's good. I think, what was it, like 1.5 million units have already been pre-ordered? Something crazy.
Yeah, they're expecting it to hit too.
Like the UK store